Oi, it's Pep Talk UK, it's Frankie B, repping the Pep Talk boys. Now remember to like, share, comment and subscribe to Pep Talk UK. Now I'm joined by a man that's just a little bit known, top promoter, Mr. Eddie Hearn. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You're last in the queue.
That's right, I waited for a long time.
If I'm not as sharp as I normally am, I apologise to the Pep Talk viewers.
Yeah, so obviously we're at the Whyte Chisora, the rematch.
Yes.
Part 2. I'm excited. I'm sure that the British public are excited for this fight. Last time it was a war. Last time we had a hell of a press conference. Tables were thrown. There was a lot of animosity. This time round, it's been fairly subdued. I must say I'm a little bit disappointed. I do like beef. I'm not vegetarian.
Yeah, I think that there was a couple of times where I thought, with Chisora, everything's very pleasant, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's just a whirlwind. There's a couple of times where I think people who know him and people who know being around him before felt like, oh, this could be a moment. But I think last time it was a bit more about a sort of street mentality, about a grudge. Now it's about the same thing, but it's also about a very important heavyweight fight to the division. When they first fought 2 years ago, they weren't quite in the mould of heavyweight world challengers.
It was still a work in progress.
Yeah, now they are. So they're talking about fighting for the world heavyweight title, the winner. So it's a bit more serious this time around. It won't change anything. It won't change the mindset. It won't change the fight. Because what are they going to do? Start boxing off the back foot and hold it? No chance. They're going to come out like the 13th round. And, you know, people talk about, oh, this fight's a gimmick and throwing tables. Watch the first fight. It was one of the best fights I've ever seen. And this fight will be exactly the same, if not better.
What do you prefer, Takam versus Chisora or Whyte versus
I think Whyte Chisora, because obviously it went the full 12, but Takam was an unbelievable fight. I mean, to see Chisora go from that performance in Monaco, which looked like his career was over, to knocking out Carlos Takam. He deserves this. He deserves this fight, and you know he's got an edge now with David Haye, and whatever you think of Haye, he will make sure that Chisora is in a better place for this fight than he would have been without him. So I think that's an interesting narrative. I think it's going to be an unbelievable fight.
Would you say that David Haye coming into the picture sort of sped things along? Because obviously there was a lot of talk.
Yeah, I do, because this fight's taken a long time to make.
Yeah.
But when two guys don't like each other, they start saying, all right, we'll take another fight then. All right, well, we'll take another fight. It's like, guys, this is the fight. And it takes someone sometimes like David Haye to come in and go, whoa, Dereck, you can't lose this fight. Let's just work it out. And I think Haye's definitely sped it up.
Because it feels weird. I mean, I just remember the tripod swinging from all angles.
Boxing's a funny game.
It is a funny game. Like business is business, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, in terms of even like Amir Khan yourself, I mean, even that for me sort of looks weird as well.
All those things, yeah. Sometimes you make a move and then you start thinking to yourself, I should have done this ages ago. And that's a thing with Amir Khan. You know, we should have been working together years ago.
Do you think it's a sign of maturity?
Yeah, probably. But from both of us.
Yeah.
You know, you change as you get older. You know, you have a lot of bluster when you're younger, a lot of testosterone. Yeah.
The suits get a bit more classical.
Mentality, and then you start thinking, actually, you can be smart here. Don't have to love everybody, but sometimes good business makes good sense. And you know, I think having Haye on board for this fight, for us, and also for Chisora, makes sense for everyone.
That's right. Now,
as Dillian said, can't believe David Haye's working for me. That was a good line.
Classical line. So that aside, another fight that the fans they're dying for this fight, Eddie. Brook versus Amir Khan, rehydration clauses and all, etc., etc. I mean, so far, you know, you've given the fans what they wanted. Do you feel like you need a bit of divine intervention to make this fight happen?
I mean, ultimately, you know, I see people, even Kell, talk about loyalty in that fight. I can only present the terms that will get the fight made, and I think in this instance, there's a lot of terms that Kell won't like, but he will have to accept to make the fight. And one might be a rehydration clause, which I think could be a deal breaker, but Amir wants it in there, so we're going to have to speak to Kell and see what happens. But you know, 147 was a stretch to do the rehydration clause. He's done it before, but ultimately he'll have to do it again, potentially, if he wants the Khan fight. Cracking
stuff. Well, we'd like to big up Mr. Eddie Hearn. It's going to be a cracker. Chisora, Whyte 2. Cracking stuff. Thank
Cheers,
you.
mate. Thank you.